On Monday night, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu revealing what he says are new secrets from Iran's nuclear archive.
In this site, Iran conducted experiments to develop nuclear weapons.
And calling once again on the international community to follow the lead of President Donald Trump and sanction Iran.
The only way to stop Iran's march to the bomb and its aggression in the region is pressure, pressure, and more pressure.
The revelation, produced with visual aids, was something the embattled Israeli leader had promised for weeks. Though not nearly as dramatic as back in May 2018,
Iran lied
when Netanyahu revealed Israel had stolen Iran's nuclear archive in a primetime presentation. The only catch? Analysts say none of this information is a game changer. The signatories to the nuclear deal knew about it for years. The IAEA said there was no new evidence of any work on nuclear weapons after 2009, and experts say none of what Netanyahu showed off Monday night shows Iran violating the deal.
I think it's pretty underwhelming. What you would really need is a site that was active in the recent period in order to suggest that Iran wasn't complying with its commitments. And, you know, we've seen a few pictures, but we are really far from that at this moment.
Still, Trump said last year's presentation by Netanyahu was part of the reason he decided to leave the Iran nuclear deal.
This disastrous deal.
And that was a win for Netanyahu.
What we see is a consistent pattern of Iranian lies, deception, and violations.
Critics say Israel's Mr. Security is looking for another win in a tough election a week away. His rivals slammed the statement as electioneering. On Twitter, Netanyahu's opponent in next week's election, Benny Gantz, said Netanyahu's use of sensitive security information for propaganda indicates poor judgment, saying even in his last days as prime minister, Netanyahu cares only about Netanyahu. If Netanyahu's goal here was also to try to prevent a meeting between Trump and Iranian President Hassan Rouhani, that appears to have failed, Trump indicating he'd be willing to meet Rouhani. In fact, Trump didn't really give a response to Netanyahu's presentation of information from the nuclear archive. Who did respond? Iran's foreign minister, Javad Zarif, who fired away on Twitter saying the possessor of real nukes cries wolf on an alleged demolished site in Iran. Oren Lieberman, CNN, Jerusalem.
Multiple senior officials who served under this president tell CNN that Trump has privately and repeatedly expressed opposition to the use of foreign intelligence from covert sources, including overseas spies who provide the U.S. government with crucial information about hostile countries. In private, the president has said that foreign spies can damage relations with their host countries and undermine his personal relationships with their leaders, the sources said. The president, quote, believes we shouldn't be doing that to each other, one former Trump administration official told CNN. In addition to his fear that such foreign intelligence sources will damage his relationship with foreign leaders, Trump has expressed doubts about the credibility of the information they provide. Another former senior intelligence official told CNN that Trump, quote, believes they're people who are selling out their country. We should note that even in public, Trump has looked down on these foreign assets, as they are known in the intelligence community, responding to reports that the CIA recruited Kim Jong-un's brother as a spy. Remember, this is what the president said.
I saw the information about the CIA with respect to his brother or half-brother, and I would tell him that would not happen under my auspices, that's for sure.
Trump's skeptical view on foreign informants undermines one of the most essential ways that American intelligence agencies gather information about U.S. adversaries, including analysis of their capabilities and intentions. Intelligence assessments of national security threats all typically depend on a combination of both human and signals intelligence, as well as other sources. This includes assessments about North Korea's expanding nuclear program, to terror threats from al-Qaeda and ISIS, and the military capabilities of Russia and China. We will add that the CIA declined to comment, and the White House also declined to comment to our request for comments on this story.
Billy Bush returning to television 3 years after this controversy forced him off the air.
And when you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything.
Whatever you want.
Grab them by the you can do anything.
Oh, that infamous Trump Access Hollywood tape. Billy Bush making his debut Monday as the new host of Extra.
I've learned a few things during my time off or time out. Bad things happen to all of us. The ingredients of our disasters differ, but the shock to the system and the struggle to overcome we share. Going forward, I will no doubt have to report on people who've had a bad moment. I'm especially interested in seeing them own it and get back up.
Or not do it in the first place.
Yeah.
In an earlier interview with CBS, Bush said the Access Hollywood Trump tape was weaponized, and he added everyone at NBC knew about the tape before it was released.